image that you project to others comes very largely from the way you speak to them. It is totally within your control. Our aim tonight is to make sure that the image you project to others, both professionally and personally, is just the way you want it to be, that you get high levels of cooperation from others, and that you use the language that comes out of your mouth every day to be a positive influence on yourself. Now, I'd like you to open your note-taking guide, and right at the top of the inside cover, our foundation for the program this evening is simply this. Every phrase you use, everything you say, everything you write in an email has an impact on others. Everything you say to a potential customer shapes their impression of you and the company you represent. Everything you say to somebody in a social setting influences how they will view you. Every phrase you use first shapes your image. Just as you did with me when I walked on to begin the program tonight. You're saying, what's the guy look like? How's he move? What's he sound like? We do it with each other constantly. I'll always remember sitting in a job interview at a major cellular telephone company based in Seattle, and for this particular interview, the company was in the boardroom and had the two finalist candidates for their top customer service position. These two individuals, neither came from a cellular phone background, and both, they decided to give the level playing field. Both had the identical questions to answer, and the questions had been sent by courier to arrive at the same time, so one wouldn't have an advantage, because one was a hometown guy, one lived in Phoenix. So they both got these questions, and the day that I was there was the final interview day, and the first candidate came in happened to be the guy from Seattle. He came into the room, he had good posture, he looked good, he was well dressed, he shook hands all around, had good eye contact, everything very positive. And he began by saying, well, first of all, thank you very much. You sent me these questions in advance. Unfortunately, I just got them 2 days ago, so I've looked them over, but I haven't had a chance to really study them thoroughly. I'll do my best for you, though. Also, I want to let you know, I know this is a technical field, and I do not have any technical background. I have been working in financial services in the customer service arena, but I'm a very quick study, and I'm sure I can catch on quickly. And then he proceeded to give very good answers to the questions. The questions were things like, you have a customer service rep who has been chronically late and coming in for the third time in a row late, and you bring this individual into your room. What do you say? He did great. Second candidate came in. Her name was Glenna. She's the one from Phoenix. She came in, looked good, shook hands, good eye contact, excellent level playing field. She began by saying, first of all, thank you very much for sending me these questions. I got them 2 days ago, and that's given me ample opportunity to really focus on what I'd like to get across to you. Also, I want to acknowledge something you're doing that's very unusual in this field, because in the cellular business and in the computer hardware business, it's very high-tech, and typically the same companies hire people from their competitors, and the same ideas end up getting circulated from company to company. Obviously, you want to bring in fresh, new, outside ideas, and I'm so glad to be included because I do not have that technical background. I've been working with Federal Express for the last several years, and I've learned a thing or two about customer service I'll be eager to bring into this industry. And she answered the questions as well as he did. Who got the job? Not because of the facts. The facts were the same. She got it 2 days in advance, and she wasn't from a technical background. From the way she positioned those facts. Your image, whether it's in a job interview or in a selling scenario or in a social meeting, is shaped by the words you choose.